Morning. There's a couple of things that I wanted to show you about making your Illustrator file that I overlooked the first time I went through this with you. So first off, I would like you to make sure you're in your selection tool. Take this rectangle, pull a corner down, and then you see this line that I had you make. Silly me, if you have that line, the laser cutter is going to cut across that line. Um, totally removing the tab from the actual specimen. So you're going to grab that line with your selection tool and just get rid of it. Then come back over to your rectangle, drag that up so that you are in line here for that 5 centimeter tab. We'll place that. Next, it's a little hard to see what's happening on each of these edges with the artboard being the exact same size as our specimen. So I'm going to expand the size of my artboard. So coming over to this side menu here, you've got these two horizontal and vertical rectangles that are shown that says artboard. On the right hand side, I click on that, that brings out the flyout menu, and then there's a little rectangle here. You click on that. That allows us to change the dimensions of our artboard, which is going to change to 10 centimeters by 22 centimeters. Here we go. So now you can see you've got that edge, and we can see what's happening. That rectangle has a cut path around it. That rectangle was made of two components, the fill component, which is all of the lines in the pattern you made, along with the stroke component, which is your outer edge. Over on our our left-hand toolbar, most of the way down, you'll see that pattern fill, and right next to it, the stroke or the outer edge. We don't want that stroke to be there because, again, we'll have that cut pattern cut a line right across there and taking our tab away. So I'm going to select the stroke and then come over here to my right-hand menu, and there's a little color palette here. Open that up. You've got three color choices, main color choices across the top. One is none, one is black, and one is white. We don't want the outer edge to be white. We want it actually to be none. We don't want anything to be there. So it's that white with the red line across it. All right, so, oops, did I get that? Click on my rectangle, click on that, click on the outer edge. Now, yes, there it is. I can see that I don't have that outer rectangle now. The next piece of this is if I send this to the laser cutter, the laser cutter software reads this entire fill area as a solid fill, not as a patterned fill. So we need to take this solid fill and make it so each one of those lines is readable as a specific cut line. So I'm highlighting my rectangle, again with my general black arrow select tool, going into my object menu and clicking expand. And what that then does is it allows us to expand that fill to make each of those line elements as individual paths. So now when I run over my fill area, you'll notice it says path in green as I do that. All right, so there we are. We're almost there now. Now I need to just add my line elements to the outer edge to make that outer cut path for the, I don't want to update Adobe right now, the outer cut path for this specimen. So right now I look at my fill and my stroke. I want those both to be black here for my line. Then I'm going to make my line starting here, coming up to there, across, there, down, and across. All right, and at that point, I am ready to save this file. I'm going to do Save As. I want to make it a PDF file. Right in the middle there, Flexible Wood 1, and I'm going to choose my location. I'll put it in my tech shop folder here and save it. All right, save PDF, and then I am ready to go.